All right, we are live. Hey, everybody. I'm Rob the Builder. Can we build it? Yes, we can. How you doing, David and her ladyship, Bassman and Basswoman? Now, today, you feeling bad, Bassman? Obviously, you are. The I'm using something rather funky, and I will soon show you. Um, aha, there's a line for you, Bassman. And so she showed me. Um, yeah, I got some AK paint pens, and yeah, I'll show you some of what I've already done with them. It's a bit funky. Yeah, I'll get onto that. What I can do in the short term. Ah, there you are. Ah, there you are. How you doing?
Fine, sir. How you doing? Goopy time.
Excellent.
How you doing, David?
Oh yeah. Now, let me move into position here. Camera
You got a lot
comes
done
around.
yesterday?
There they are. Paint pens.
Oh, wow. A smorgasbord.
Yeah, and sadly I forgot one of the important colours, but that's okay. There's a whole stack of things we can and will do.
Oh,
Now,
wow.
these are put out by AK, and I got put onto them, and that's the brand that did. Give me a moment. This one.
Oh, wow. You able to
So
find a paint marker?
now have a
That's
look at this. There are these are two different types, but that's okay. What we have here is one type which is just straight like a texter.
oh, fine point. They're
Yep.
not.
But equally on these other ones, it's more of a brush, but still quite a fine
Oh, yeah.
point.
Those ones like that you'll really like. Those work really well.
Now, um, yesterday when I was doing my stream, I used a spray can for white, and it was a disaster.
Oh, no.
But I've since done that
Oh,
with paint
wow.
pen, and
You
it's
did
not.
that with a paint pen?
I did that with a paint pen.
Man, that's nice work.
Now, I gotta say, I think, gentlemen, we have found the way forward. That is going to make so many things so much easier.
Absolutely. That's why I use mine as much as I do, because I love mine.
Now, frustratingly, um, I forgot the light to get the light blue color I'm going to want to put along here,
Oh.
but that's okay because I'll go get that today anyway. And
Man,
I need to
that a
change.
good gloss shine to it too. I mean, it looks really nice.
It does. Now, there's a couple of other bits I'll do. These ones still can look a bit nicer, and I'll tidy up everything in the white. There's a couple of bits that I've actually done the wrong color, so I might as well tidy them up because I thought it was light blue on the wheels. It's actually white.
Oh,
Now that will be nice and easy to do with a paint pen, and that's something I'm also thinking is going to be just so good about them is the amount of actual control you'd have, or you
yeah,
do have.
yes, sir. So much more.
Now, where is my white one? We'll do that one pretty much first, and then check this out. They've got a good range of colours too. And there's so much that has me going. I am so transferring to this. In probably the shortest, but probably I don't know what I'm going to do with my other paint sort of a style. Check this out. There's this one is brass. Why have I got two brass? You dingus, Rob. Never
Yeah, I
mind.
see it laying there now.
yellow, flat white. That's the one I'm looking for. So I'll put that to the side. That's already red,
Red.
chipping color,
Oh, wow.
interior green, bronze. Get your bronze on, baby.
Don't.
Flat black, gunmetal,
Gunmetal.
rubber black.
Wow.
So yeah,
Did you order
boom.
those or did you pick them up at the hobby store?
I picked them up at the store. I dare say you could probably get them online. Now, this is where you can also get the joy of seeing them in operation.
Paint on, sir. Paint on.
I shall. And it's just this easy. And this is why I'm going, coming to Papa. Boom. There we go.
It brings color into a whole new level, don't it?
Straight away. And there. Done.
And it's a
Oh,
smooth finish too, ain't it?
it is.
Yep.
Well, there. And it's just a thing of, I mean, you can do a second coat nice and easily. Oh, look, I've cleaned up. No mess.
Yep,
How
exactly.
good is this?
That's what makes them so nice and so versatile. You don't have that all to clean up, and
No.
the colors are amazing.
And the thing I have found is you can either go point or side.
Now they make them where there's a fine point and there's a blunt end.
Yeah,
That's on
yeah.
the end.
Well, the way I'm doing it is just use the side of it because it's quite wide there. And there we go. And being an acrylic, like I said, it'll dry nice and quick. So if you want to do the second coat, that's not a problem.
Yeah, I do a lot of my engines, my car engines, with paint pens.
I can totally see why. Just so good. This is a revelation to me, I tell you.
Yeah, by the time you get
Um,
done painting that piece and then you lay it down to go paint another piece with a pen, you can go back and do the piece you done first. Yep.
Exactamundo. Now, that's them done. Do I want to give these another quick splash? Might as well while I'm here. Make them look nice and pretty.
Now the liquid chrome ones like this are really,
yeah.
yeah, they're really chrome.
I'm anticipating that I will be going exclusively to AK fairly soon. Purely because of not just this sort of stuff, but I really do like them as paints. They work so easily.
I wonder if they make a flesh tone color in the paint pens.
They do. They make
I would imagine so.
They do. I have pondered, I speculated that, well, when it comes to doing figures, there's your ticket.
Yes, sir.
Oh, look at that is sweet, man. Look at that.
Look at there.
Just
Oh wow.
that's nice. That's happy making, that is.
And it gives an excellent finish, as we said. A really good finish.
Yeah.
How was your day yesterday?
Good. I got quite a few things done. At the moment, one of the things I'm doing mostly is working on a 30-chapter book. Now, no, when I say chapter, one page is a chapter. That's the way it's set out. And the idea is that it's going to be put on my life coaching website as a free download.
Oh, okay.
And the subject is the wisdom of pop culture.
Huh.
And the idea is that, and indeed I can confirm, if you look at certain phrases in pop culture at certain points in time, there's some real wisdom to be found.
I'm sure.
Some very good advice to be had. And I sort of like put the quote up, and then I say what I take from it. My first one is from Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure, and it's be excellent to each other.
That's it.
You think, yep, well, if more people understood that, the happier we'd all be. And I mean, some of the other ones I've got are, excuse me, I'm just looking for my goggles. Here they are. Are things like Yoda's do or do not. I've trotted out Taylor Swift's Shake It Off.
Oh, shit.
So, yeah, that sort of a thing. The idea is it's accessible for people. It doesn't matter if they do or don't like the artist. It's something they've heard.
Yep.
And by making it a free download on my site, that way if people might get interested in perhaps using me as a life coach.
That'd be really cool.
So that's what I'm doing a lot of at the moment. I've made some good progress yesterday. I'm up to chapter 11.
Yeah, I was going to ask you, how many chapters have you gotten started so far?
11.
Wow.
It's pretty easy. Or at least, I find it easy. Because I find writing easy.
Yeah, I mean, you kind of get the mojo and the groove of it, and you kind of just start and kind of hard to stop, huh? Things start coming to you, don't they?
No, look, seriously, writing is something I can just do. It's an unusual thing that I have. Yeah, and haven't really utilized properly. But it used to ship my sister to tears at uni because she finds it really hard to write, and she put in a lot of work and get B's, and then I'd put in a lot less work, but because I could write and communicate more effectively, I'd also get B's.
Yeah.
And that used to
Yeah,
turn tears. And I can understand that, to be fair.
Yeah.
It would be
Yeah,
annoying.
that's a knack for it.
Yeah. But I'm also, once I've got that one done, I will want to return to the actual book I'm currently working on, which is about a dwarf.
About a dwarf?
Yeah. Okay, it goes like this, because I'm actually very good at creative writing. And I've completed one book, and I've approached publishers, and it's actually a pain in the ass as a process. Now, these days, there's an increasing move to self-publish. And the thing about that is that if you're going to self-publish, you need to have about 3 books. And there's various, that's partly because then you'll come up more on the, what is the equivalent of the algorithm, so to speak.
Yeah, yeah.
And if you link them all together, of course, also by this author, da 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 da, yada yada yada. Anyway, so I've got 1 completed, and I've got another 3 planned, and I'm working on the first of a trilogy about a dwarf. And I'm basing it because I used to do a lot of role-playing games back in the day when it was done on dice and paper.
Oh yeah. Well, Dungeons and Dragons and other games like that still are.
Yep, that's the one. And although the system I used most commonly was one called Rollmaster.
Oh yeah.
Anyway, point being that in one game I played a dwarf who murdered his way to king. Classy action. And so what I'm doing is basing my trilogy on that. And yeah,
Well, that sounds pretty
I'm
cool.
currently 83,000 words in.
Wow.
And I'd say I'm probably only about 40% through.
Okay.
It's
How long you been
taking a
working
lot
on it?
longer than I had hoped. Now, this isn't quite the right color yet. These are the wheels. They should be white. I did blue, and you can see there's still a touch of blue underneath.
Yeah, but it's covering pretty well, though.
Yeah, but subsequent coats will, of course, fix that.
Yep.
So there we go. Anyway, so yeah, the thing I've found probably the reason why there's so many words involved in writing a book in a fantasy in a world is that the you have to explain a lot. Why is something such and such and such? What is? Because the world is, well, where is this? It's there. Like I've had to fully draw a map, and of course you got to speculate about, well, what is the population of the land like? What are the different races? All these things. How do they interact? And all that takes time and words and da 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 da.
I can see that. Yeah. Well, to have a very vivid imagination, can really contribute to that.
Oh yeah, it does. I once, many years ago, and this was when I was right into sort of like, this is pinnacle gaming behavior, but I actually got a map of Europe, traced it, pretty much the Mediterranean basin out to sort of Russia up to Scandinavia, sort of an area.
Right.
And from there, I added in different cities in different locations with different histories and stuff like that.
Okay.
So I created a whole new world. And that was really handy for a number of games, not just ones that I ran, but for other games.
Absolutely.
That was the idea. Ready-made world. It was fun.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about on that. I watched this guy on YouTube. He's called Bola Hobby Time, and he makes a lot of out of mind sculptures.
Yep.
And he tells a story behind it. He's actually got his own board game started called the Wild West.
Oh, yeah.
And they're about like giant ostriches and giant alligators and owls attacking like the old Midwest type of people.
Yeah, right.
And he tells a story with each one of his creations, and it's really cool.
Good idea. These are good, but of course the technique is slightly different. Takes a little bit of getting used to for the artsy fartsy bits.
Oh, absolutely.
But yeah, I've got to say, that's pretty damn good. Oh, there we
Well, they're like any other kind of paint, you know, some cover better than others.
Well, that's true. Overall, I've been very impressed with these paints. Now, this one seems to have come up on the wheel strut rather better. I'll give you a zoom in once I finish this one.
Yeah, I want to see it.
Yeah, that's good. And here. Just a little bit there. I just love that. I really do. Here we go. So,
There it is. Wow. Man, you can really get in there with that pen now, can't you?
hell yeah.
Oh, wow. That's nice. That makes you go, oh, yeah.
Oh yeah. Ooh yeah. Wow, wow.
That's it.
And I believe one of the other lines I'm looking for is beautiful.
Beautiful.
Now,
I've been watching some of the Office. That you've been watching it, ain't you? Hadn't you watched some of it?
do I watch what?
The sitcom, The Office.
I haven't actually. I don't watch much TV. I know of it.
Yeah,
I know the basic premise.
yeah, it's just fucking. They're stupid. Just fucking stupid. It's funny, stupid.
I know there's I've seen part of. Well, I know there's one. There's an office in that was made in the UK. There's also an American one. And I know the premise that it's um, well, set in an office, and it's about, well, what happens. It's a comedy, but I've never actually seen much of it. But
And
I think they play very heavily on the various stereotypical people you do meet in an office environment. That's about all I know.
it's really funny. It ain't quite South Park or Beavis and Butthead funny, but it's good.
I'm taking it it's got some wrong humor.
Oh, absolutely. When my wife comes in there and sits down, I'll have her pull up some of the actors that play in it. There are actually a lot of well-known actors in it.
Okay. Now be aware.
Chris Pratt's one of them that played on Jurassic Park movies. Chris Pratt.
Okay. Okay. So yeah, he's a name.
Who else done it? Amy Poehler. She was on Saturday Night Live. I don't know if you're aware of Saturday Night Live.
Okay. Yep. Yep. Oh wait, doesn't she play? Oh, she does parodies of one of the administration.
Yeah. She's even got that look about her.
Yeah, she does the whole airheaded blonde thing.
Yeah. Yeah, she's a blonde.
Yes.
Yeah, she's got that look about her.
It might be either of Levitt or Bondi she does.
Steve Carell. He's been 40-year-old virgin.
Oh, yep.
Yep, Steve Carell.
Yeah, right. So they do indeed have some quite big names on.
Oh, yeah.
That's actually very cool.
It's just funny as hell. It's just stupid comedy, stupid humor. Film things like, he said, she said.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Now, we're getting places.
Damn.
All right. Well, these are working quite well.
Oh, yeah, you'll discover the more you use them, the things you can paint with them, the things you can't. So I've gotten flustered several times working with them.
The comment I was given by the dude at the shop was that people find that these are good for some things, but they use other paints for other things.
Absolutely.
And one thing I would say is for bigger things, like if I was doing a bomber, I don't think I'd be worrying about using these. The sheer size is just, we're going airbrush here, sort of a thing. Yeah. Now, that said, one thing I have already thought is when I get back to the Mustang, as in the car, these are going to make doing the curves on the trim so much easier.
Oh, yeah, that's what I use for my windshield trim and door window trims.
Boom.
Door handles.
Boom. Seeing that already.
And I've learned that the fat tipped chrome pins work a whole lot better for doing chrome around windows and door jams than the fine tip ones.
Yeah, right.
They just hug the contour of the window better. But I've tried the fine tip ones before, and I'll wind up getting lines all over the top of the car, the door of the car.
Now, dearie me, almost done. But yeah, it's really good for. Very pleased with how these operate, and I'm looking at it, and in this instance, I might even just settle for the one coat of white. And the reason for that is because with the blue underneath, it just makes them look kind of grubby. And that's not a bad outcome of its own.
No, I'll give you that little bit of weathered look as well.
That's the idea. Let's have a good look, shall we? Yep.
Oh man, look at that.
Can't be unhappy with them.
Pinpoint accuracy.
Boom. Okay, that's them done and corrected. Let's zoom out for a moment.
Moving right along.
Indeedy. Wow, it is really just so much easier. Now.
Well, you catch yourself holding your breath a whole lot more with paint pen than you do with the airbrush or the paintbrush.
Might just do a little bit of tidying up around here and give those a second coat. Dearie me.
But a lot of times after I get a model complete, because your glue always fucks up stuff.
Now,
you can always go back with those paint pens and fix any imperfections and glue mess ups.
Paint. Here we are. Okay, I need to go all the way to the front. All right. This we will now do. And the other thing I think that's fantastic about them is that you don't need. I've got my goggles and I can actually see what the brush is actually made of. It's very interesting. From the viewpoint of it's a very fine fiber.
Did yours come with replacement tips?
No.
But they normally don't, but I did get a pack the other day that had replacement tips in there.
The other side of that, I would say, is they're only $5 to go anyway. Anyway, the reason I'm finding what I'm seeing interesting is because they look a lot like makeup sponges.
Ah, yes, they do.
Now, the reason I find that interesting is when I was at the shop, the guy was saying how he is thinking, because he uses makeup sponges for painting. He said, and he was asking my opinion basically of whether I thought people would buy them for $1 a go as to use as an way of painting, just putting them out casually. And I pointed out that he might want to consider having a wet palette on hand so he could show people how they use them. And anyway, but as I'm looking closely at this, what I'm seeing is exactly what he means if you follow me.
Mm-hmm.
I'm also liking not mask. I'm really liking not having the mask.
I've just been back into scale modeling probably, I don't know, about a year now. I've been out of it for a long time.
Yep.
And going into the hobby stores, looking at the kind of stuff they have this day and time, man, it's just mind blowing.
Oh yeah.
I didn't realize they had the kind of stuff they did for modeling now.
Oh look, these days there's so much you can do that is just wow.
I mean, just like the
Wow.
spark plug wires with the distributors on them. You know, back in the day when I was doing NASCARs, I'd use thread to use my spark plug wires,
Yep.
and now they got caps that actually go on the end of the wire that goes onto the block that looks like a spark plug.
Yep. Well, it's a bit like with aerial wire. I was doing sprue stretching.
Oh yeah, you showed some of that the other day.
Yeah, and it was fiddly and a pain in the ass. And you can do it, but it's a pain in the ass.
Well,
And
it's fun if you want to pain the ass, right?
fun?
That wouldn't be fun if you want to pain the ass, right?
Oh yeah. And at the end of the day, these days, why? You've got these marvelous bits of preset wire trimmed to your desired length, and away you go. Oh, Jesus.
Yep.
Save yourself that hassle. Get consistency of width and all the rest of it. These young whippersnappers don't have to struggle for nothing.
Yeah, back in the day we had to make this stuff. Now it's at fingertips.
That's it. What's the line I'm looking for? Luxury.
Luxury.
That's it. Back in my day, we had things tough. We had to make our scale models without teeth. After our parents had whipped us to death.
What a damn rotten piece of wood.
That's it.
I tell you what, my son did ask me though when he was about 6 years old. He said, "Daddy, were your toys made out of wood?" I said, "Son, how damn old do you think I am?"
Some of the things kids come out with are hilarious.
Oh,
I
he's
once got
embarrassed.
comprehensively owned by my stepdaughter because what it was that I can't remember why, but I had to get up out of bed and go to the kitchen, and I was able to do so without turning the lights on by using the light generated by the smoke alarm. And she noticed that I was managing to go down the hall without switching a light on, and has called out, "How can you see without turning on a light?" And I've called out, "I have magic powers." And got the response, "No, you don't." You think, well, there's not taking the bait, clearly. Deary me, where's the joy there?
I know,
Cool.
absolutely. Yep. I used to tell him, dog shit don't stink. Go stick your nose in it. Stick your finger in it. Smell your finger.
That's
It don't work. It stopped working after he was about 7 years old.
All right. Now, I do wonder with these paint pens as to whether or not it's a good idea to give them a bit of a time with the cap back on, sort of a thing.
Yeah, I have run into that issue with them. You leave the cap off too long while you're painting with them, they will kind of drop a little bit.
Yeah, well, that's sort of understandable by
You can
their
shake it
nature.
all you want. It don't make it better.
That's okay. Now, but
Oh, good. Thank you.
it's all coming up very nicely now. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, very happy with that now. Yesterday when I hit it with the can spray, oh my God, it was awful. David can confirm this.
You didn't get runs or orange peel, did you?
Pardon?
You didn't get orange peel or runs, did you?
No, what I got was an uneven finish, and it just looked like shit. That's pretty much covers how it looked. I always had been a bit unsure with. I had mixed results with spray cans. Some people are good with them. Some people are not. Excuse me, got an itchy eye. I'm not that big a fan of using them. Like I said, I know some people who find them very effective. It's an individual thing, or maybe I'd say it's a technique thing, but whatever.
It is. It is actually.
Anyway, point being that the result was pretty horrible. Look, it was just everything you just don't want to see.
Well, I have to be the first one to tell you that when I started using rattle cans more, I had several blunders, and I've got a couple of models that I've not replaced yet because I fucked up the body so bad I couldn't strip it no more.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Harsh.
I'm like, what am I doing wrong?
Yeah.
But come to find out, now I might be called ignorant on this, but that's okay. I had to learn. If you use Krylon spray paint, use Krylon clear. If you use Rust-Oleum spray paint, use Rust-Oleum clear. Because I was using Krylon spray paint, and then I was using Rust-Oleum clear, and it would fuck it up every time.
Yeah, right. Okay, I am officially happy with that for white.
That's a nice looking white.
Yeah, that's good.
Hey man, it's making that blue on that engine stick out really well.
Yeah, very happy with that. So we'll pop that over to here. We're going to give these a bit more of a tidy up. Actually, you can you see some of it there? No, not quite. Anyway, let's just make it look pretty. Now,
the only colors really I have a hard time with is the red and the yellow in the paint pens. They're not the red that you think they are.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I've not found a good red yet.
Okay, well, I might want to check that because I got the red for a couple of reasons. One for doing little bits of detailing in the in cockpits and stuff, like using it for a gauge or a button or whatever. And the other is because I need to put some red on the. I've selected my Mustang P51B. I've had a look at it. Yep, P51B because I've already got a P51D. and it was a P51B that I abandoned, so this will fix that problem.
Oh, great. Now your red
uh,
and gold might be different than what I'm using. I mean, yours may cover good, but the brand I got right now don't work really well.
well, this one doesn't have photo etch, so that's going to make it a much quicker process. It um, there's a lot of detail. It's a fairly simple kit. I will need to detail the dashboard, which is one of the things I like doing. They do have a decal that I can use, but that's not generally how I roll. Just because, well, I don't. So I'll. Detail that. I haven't done a dash for a while. I've been using photo etch on all my kits of late.
Yeah, I need to check in ordering it for my Mustang. Because I really like the detail you had on your Corsair there.
Yeah, it's been real nice. To me, it's certainly made it a real option. You know what I mean?
Well, you proved to me that their models are better than Revel.
Oh, there's a great, mate. They really are. The
Even
technical
the car,
term, they are the dog's bollocks.
even the car models I've seen of Tamiya versus Revel and AMT. AMT's got a good kit,
Yeah.
and some Rebels are good kits as well. But I've come to learn that Tamiya is a
Oh,
much
yeah.
better.
The dog's bollocks, as I said.
Yeah.
I think the thing that really sort of illustrates the detail or the length they go to for detail is the guy who started it off doing the getting a 911.
Oh, there we lost him. You can hear the crickets.
Back. Yeah, he got a Porsche 9. He wanted to make a perfectly detailed Porsche 911, and he got his design crew to take one apart so as it could be done properly in miniature.
Oh shit!
Yeah, and yeah, there's not much you can say to that.
Nope.
That's commitment to a cause.
Absolutely.
Now,
I have seen this other modeler. He mostly does cars, and this dude takes and makes all the doors open, trunk lids open,
yeah,
working
right.
working hinges,
With what?
working hinges on doors and trunk
Yeah,
lids.
right. Now, I accidentally got some white in here, so I'm going to need to do a bit of zinc chromate there. Now there's two ways I can go. I'll just do that with normal paint. So I was going to go and probably get some zinc chromate pen today because I want to get the light blue pen. So I'd rather do this with pen. It's just easier,
Absolutely.
and the results are good.
They're
I don't
great.
or clean up or anything. Wow.
Yep, and you got to worry about your brushes being frayed on the end. Where the hell's my brush at? Where's my brush? Where's my brush? There it is. Ah, damn. Brush getting all frayed on the end. I had to keep wiping it to keep it pretty, trimming it. I don't know about you, but I got a certain particular few brushes that's all I use.
My what I call good brush selection is this. Now a lot of them are the same size. And I have a lot of them the same size so that if I'm going for, say I'm doing, use that for, say, red. If I'm wanting the same size brush, I like to use a different brush. If you follow me, because that one's been used for just give it a break, sort of a thing.
Right.
I've got this one here is my big and chunky. For when I want to cover an area. Got a couple of intermediate ones there. I've got this one that tends to be more just sort of like for touching stuff up in a broad area. Here's another chunky one. I've got a couple here that are rough that I like to use if I'm just doing stuff like a dry brush or just going over something that's already sort of like higgledy-piggledy, but I'm going to hammer one of these brushes if I do it. So I've got a few different brushes, but yeah, there are certain ones I like to as my go-tos, as you would say.
Yeah, I like them, fat like a pencil. I can work better with them being a little fatter.
There's one range I have here that I think are absolutely fantastic. And what they've got is a triangular handle.
I've tried those. I can't paint with those.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I've actually had a set of those not too long ago, and I discarded them. I can't use them.
Okay. Yeah.
Well, here's a couple of them right here. They're kind of like octagon shape.
Okay, similar sort of a deal. Yeah.
Yeah, I can't use them.
Because the premise of them, as I'm sure you're aware, is that they're supposed to make it more easy to grip. That's the premise.
Yeah.
Conclusion: the theory is not an absolute hold. It's not an absolute.
No, that's true.
Which is it's just one of those things. It's interesting. I find it interesting anyway.
Absolutely, mate.
I'm along the way of doing this painting and assembly. I've had a bit of a look-see at the decal sheet, and I'm happy to say I don't reckon the decaling is going to take real long.
Yeah, mine didn't.
I think there's only about 30 decals, maybe. That's on the entire sheet. And some of those are for other, whatchamacallits, other insignia for other aircraft. Now here, I'm also going to have to grunge it up again after, but never mind.
Yeah, there was a few of mine I didn't put on because I was like, what's the point? You can't see them.
In some instances, yeah, that is definitely a thing. It's one of the...
I know it's cool to have them.
Of on the B7 and indeed the Lancaster that I've built, I can confirm there's some beautiful detail. Indeed, I'm willing to go so far and show a bit of immodesty and call it downright magnificent. And you know what? You can't see fucking any of it once the fuselage is shut.
But you know it's there.
Oh, the pain. Oh, the pain of it all.
Oh, they'll
Yeah,
never
it's just
find the
but that's
bodies.
the thing, you know. As you say, I know it's there. All right, all I've done there, and I'm going to put a bit of null there in due course. There's something I forgot to get yesterday too. Is there was a bit of you're not going to really see it. You have to take my word for it. A bit of white paint on the inside of the wheel well. I've just fixed that. All right, now let's clean this. Oh dear, now see, this is what I'm happy I don't have to deal with the pens and stuff. This is why they're great.
So the back top tail fin, you're doing half white, half blue.
Yeah, the what happens from here, let me just clean this. I'll elucidate as to what happens. Now, because it's hay fever season, getting lots of itchy eye action. It's most annoying. I've also had a bit of a think about paint colours, and because I've got another Mustang car I want to do once I get the other one done,
Oh, okay, cool.
and I'm thinking that this deep blue colour,
Oh yeah.
that would look nice. It's the 69 Mustang,
Okay.
my favourite type. Whilst my toy was a 71, my favourite type is the 69. 69, dudes! Now, what did I want to do next? That was what I wanted to do next. Now, do I need to do some light grey or dark grey in there rather? Because then we can pop that into there. And now, starting to. Oh, there's something else we can do. Oh, I see. Oh, this is fantastic. Oh, yeah. Now. Something I'm pretty taken with as well on this one is how you can see the inside there with the cowlings open.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
I think that looks pretty
They
cool.
parts of the engine.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's very nice. It's very nice.
Nice. Nice.
That's the one. Now, okay.
Because
Part of
online,
me is, part of me is sort of cursing the guy at the shop for showing me these because it's going to result in me completely overhauling my paint supplies. But it's also going to get, it's just such a game changer, you know?
oh, absolutely, 100%. Okay, now that I look at my Corsair, I can look between the flaps of the engine like you did on yours as well.
Yeah.
And I can see parts of the engine. I mean, y'all can't see it, but
Yeah, it's hard to, from the right angles you see it, and it looks so cool.
yeah, because I can hold it like this and I can see down in there. There's different colors,
Yeah.
there's coils, and it looks really neat.
Yeah, I've seen the whatever those little the point things that I painted. I've seen them going, ha ha, there they are. There they are. Goggles. And right here. Now we'll go.
Got a flashlight over there. Look at there.
One. Once these are dry, we'll try and take long. You'll put it in position. Might need a bit of toothpick work there. Yes. Now, bing.
Well, I'll tell you what, for my first aircraft build, I'm very pleased with the way it turned out.
Yeah, it looks good. You should be pleased.
Very much.
I'd be happy with that as my first one. My first one was a 1:72 Spitfire.
Oh, that's one I want to do as well. I actually got one of those in my Amazon shopping cart.
Spitfires are very pretty aircraft.
They are.
The 109 is my favourite, but I do like the Spitfire. I would like, there's actually one of the precursors to the Spitfire was a racing plane. And it was actually on it's like on foot. It used to be on a marine. They were sort of marine boats on floats. And I would like very much to see if I could get hold of one of those.
That'd be cool.
My other thing that it would be something I'd be absolutely stoked if I could get hold of would be the prototype.
Oh, that'd be wild.
Because they are, I haven't seen anybody put out a prototype. Or with the 109 either. You can get a prototype for the E model, but not for the overall aircraft.
Right.
Now I find that a bit weird, but there we go. Yep, there's that little section done. Now it's not going to take long to dry. Here we go. Outside. Inside.
Oh, wow. Look at there.
So, yeah.
You're using a paint pen on that, right?
Pardon?
You're using a paint pen on that, right?
No, in that instance, for the grey, I just use a straight brush.
Okay. Well,
damn. Because I don't have dark grey in the paint pen at the moment. And that one was a straight Vallejo, which are still good paints. I've got to say, that though that yeah, AK are probably going to slowly but surely, if not very rapidly, just supplant all my other paints just because sheer ease of use. Now, next, there was something else. That's what I wanted to do. Now, these, where are they? Here. One of these is the aerial, I would suggest. 19 and 20. Let's have a look at this. Assembly sheet. Oops, almost dropped my goggles. 19 and 20. Let's have a look. Ah. 19 goes there. That's a bit weird. I'll show you what I'm talking about in a minute.
All right.
And it's B2 that goes there. But it doesn't appear there. That's weird. Ah, okay. It does there. Okay, let's have a look. No, it doesn't on ours. Okay. What I'm going that's weird about. Oh, God, I've got this very stingy eye at the moment because of hay fever season, I reckon. At least that's what I'm attributing it to. For some reason, one of the ways you can have your air insignia you can put on would have a thing there. Right, into, like, should be the equivalent of. I don't do it on my one, but it's would go there. And you got to say, why would you put it right in the middle of your vision?
Huh?
Because that's exactly where it is. Because if you look at, okay, not on this one, not on that one that I'm doing, but here, you can, bam.
What?
Yeah, it's just weird, man. Oh, God. Now, let's find part 2. That's the one I'm looking for.
That's a part that you have to add on to it.
It's one of these. Now, again, as to what the purpose thereof, you tell me. Yeah,
Yeah, that don't make sense being right there.
Yeah. Want to find the aerial and get that done. If I can. I think that would be a good outcome. I'm not too bothered if I hang on. Ah, B2 we're looking for.
Bingo.
Yeah, that's it. Or what's the other one? Who sank my battleship? Let's have a look here. No, it's not going to be there. Okay, so let's clear a bit of paper out of the way. That's usually a good way to find things. No. 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 Oh, come now.
My mother used to love to play bingo. She actually won some substantial amounts of money before.
Oh, really?
Yeah, she won like I think the biggest she won was like $3,200 or $3,600.
That's not lacking in usefulness. You know what I'm saying?
Don't you?
Yeah,
I
you
think
certainly wouldn't be turning your nose up at it, would you?
no. She went a couple of hundred here and there. You know, 2,000, 3,000.
Wow.
Yeah,
I didn't think that the prizes for bingo were necessarily that substantial. Wow.
yeah. Over here where we live at, there's I think it was a VFW hut they went to play at, and they had some nice prizes.
Apparently. Well, I suppose depending on various things, um, these need to be white, so I might as well get them done. Depending on things like corporate sponsorship, um, ticket sales, regular, all that sort of caper, you'd I can see how that would be achievable.
Yeah, I think some of them they had you put so much money in a pot for like a month, and then they play for it.
Okay.
And then on an average, most nights she'd win, a couple hundred up to 1,500.
Wow.
But the larger pots were where people put money in over a certain period of time, then they play.
All right. That's them done. Oh, one of them done. Still want to spot that aerial. If I don't spot it today, I'm not too bothered. As far as I reckon I'll find it during the today when I'm doing stuff.
What you got going on today?
Well, I want to go to the hobby shop and get that light blue so that I can use that tomorrow. So that I can actually, I reckon if I do that, if I went to go and apply this by brush, which I reckon I could given the way it came up on the canopy, I can then possibly get all the painting done on that tomorrow.
Oh,
Certainly the light blue I can.
all right.
And that would lead us very quickly to Deckletown.
Jackal time.
Deckletown.
No,
Deckletown.
no, no.
See, this is why I'm very keen on these, is they make the entire process so much quicker. The lack of masking, because they're quick drying but still look good. Winning. Boom.
Yeah, I don't think nobody loses on that end.
Not from what I'm seeing, mate. All right, now let me have another quick gander. Make sure I've got the piece number right. If I don't find the aerial, I think that might be me done for today. Well, this is, and I'll go off and spend another 30 odd bucks on paint because, well, what? Of course you do. Now, it is. I know what it looks like. Just haven't spotted it. And the reason I want to get it out is because, yeah, it's going to be a very easy thing to do. It's got a neat little bit that I can do like a rubber seal sort of a thing on. And yes, looking, not finding though. Rubbing. Bugger. Get onto it later. It's not a biggie. All right. Well, pretty happy with all that got done today, though.
Yep.
All righty.
And thank you again, Rob. I appreciate this.
No, you're right, man. Now I'll give you a zoom in. Oh, that's looking nice, man.
Yeah, this turned out pretty good. I got it.
Yeah, cool.
Painted up, the decals on it.
That's very swish.
Can't really see the one on the rudder there, but anyhow.
Yeah.
That's one. Some of them you can't see. Like this right here's got United States Army on it.
Yeah, I've discovered that over time. It's like depending on what the color of the decal is, and depending on what the color of the paint job is, it's like, and the point of that is, and there we go. Nice.
The top.
Oh, that's real nice, man. That looks cool.
Thank you, sir. That's what I've been working on that, and I've got 7 of these painted up. It actually called
nice.
to be dark green with white tips.
Nice.
Yep. All right, that's me.
All righty. Well, zoom right out. That's us done for today. Thanks for watching, everyone. We do appreciate it. Now, first-time viewers, hit that follow, like, or subscribe button. Hello, kitty catus. Hey, best woman. Now, other platforms. I'm Rob the Builder on Facebook and YouTube, and Robster the Builder on Instagram and Twitch. And follow, like, or subscribe.
Subscribe.
Okay.
You'll love him.
And tomorrow we'll be back. And we'll be back at the same kit time, the same kit channel. And we'll hopefully catch you good people then. See yous. Thanks, David. See yous.